Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my tube. I have been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a total of 51 years. I worked at IRS for a decade. I have a whole team of former IRS agents that work with me, along with tax attorneys and CPAs. I've been on all the major news stations. Anyway, I like to get in. I don't like to pat myself on the back. Look at my website at 777irs.com. You can learn everything you know about me. By the way, when you call my office, you speak to me. How do you get your case off the IRS enforcement system? Few people know. As a former IRS agent, I kind of tell you what's behind the curtain. Usually when you go ahead, and not the iron curtain, the curtain, if you go ahead and file your tax returns, you start getting a bill from Internal Revenue Service. Once you get that first bill, you are now in the IRS collection system and the IRS enforcement system. That's how this works. If you have an IRS debt, you are in their collection system somewhere. So once IRS starts sending you notice, whether it's a CP 2000, a 14, CP 501, CP 503, CP 504, you are in the collection enforcement system. For every number I ramped up from the 501, 503, 504, the letters get scarier and scarier. And when you get the CP 504 and you get certified mail and you open your mailbox up and you say certified mail from IRS, your heart skips a beat. It doesn't have to. It's not nothing. Well, you got to be concerned, but you don't need to be worried. But how do you get your case taken off that enforcement system? You got to call IRS. It's that simple. When you call IRS, if it's up at the service center, they're going to want a 433F financial statement. It's only a two-page form. You can download it and see what they're going to do. At that point, they're going to want it documented. They're going to ask for your exit strategy. How do you want to pay it? And then based on your financial statement, your documentation that you send them, they're going to close your case in one of three ways. They're going to put you on uncollectible because you really don't have the money to pay it. They can put you in a payment agreement because you do have the money to pay something. They may put you in a 6-year plan, but they're going to get something out of you. Or you may be able to settle the debt through the offer and compromise program. Before you go trying to settle a debt, remember you must qualify for the offer and compromise. I get so many calls from people who try to settle their debt, and they weren't really settable candidates. They really weren't. I taught the offer program at IRS. But if you want to get your case off the enforcement computer so you don't get bank levies and wage garnishments or tax liens, you have to call the Internal Revenue Service. If you don't know what's going to happen when you call them, do not call them, because it can be a really bad hair day for you. And I mean that seriously. Depending on your situation, and you don't know what IRS can or can't do, they're going to bully you to do whatever they want. Some people will just bully you right into a corner. Other people are kinder. It all depends who you get. This isn't a scare thing that I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the agent has a lot to do with it. So that's generally why you need representation. But if you think you can do it yourself, just go ahead and do that. You'll save yourself a bunch of money. But you want to get your case off the system. When you get that 504 letter, after that, you're going to get the 1058 letter. And if you don't respond to that, if you put your head in the sand like an ostrich, guess what? IRS is going to levy. They're going to take your wages, and boom, they're going to go ahead and file a federal tax lien. That's kind of what's going to happen. Get your case off the system. File all your returns. If you need me, call me. If you call my office, you speak to me. Give me a subscription. I tell you everything you need to know. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you.